What's up, guys? Jason Julius here, and let's get into how to give her the dominance that she craves without being a jerk. Like many videos, this one is inspired by a comment that I got. And this one said, Jason, my wife keeps telling me that she wants me to take charge in the bedroom. She wants me to lead, but she also says that she hates aggressive guys. So if I get too forceful, she pulls back. If I do not lead at all, she gets bored. And I don't know how to win this. What does she actually want? I think this confuses a lot of guys. And honestly, this is so important because it is the exact tension every good man eventually runs into. You've been told to lead and you've been told to be dominant, but you've also seen what bad dominance looks like, and you don't want to be that guy. You're not a jerk. You love your wife. So you're stuck in this weird middle place where you're afraid to lead because you're worried leading might seem too aggressive. But here's the reality I want to give you today, because it's going to flip a lot of what you've heard about masculine dominance completely on its head. Real dominance is not loud. Real dominance is not even rough. Real dominance is not aggressive. Those are all what guys do when they're trying to perform dominance because they do not have the real thing. The real version of dominance, the one she is actually asking for, is what I call calm command. And it is honestly the opposite of everything a lot of what you see on the internet has been trying to sell you. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what calm command actually is, the specific physical tools that make it real, and how to embody it without ever crossing into jerk territory. By the end, you will know exactly how to be the man that she is quietly asking for, the one who leads with grounded presence instead of force. Now, I will tell you up front, there is a deeper layer underneath the technique, and we will get into it at the end. So stick with me. Let's get into it. Now, before I show you what calm command looks like, I have to show you what most guys default into, because they default into one of two failure modes, and you've probably lived in both of them at some point in your life. Failure mode 1, the nice guy. He is sweet, he's attentive, he asks her what she wants, and he waits for her to tell him if she's in the mood. He follows her lead in the bedroom because he does not want to be pushy. He treats her like a queen. And on paper, that sounds great, right? Except over time, she stops feeling that masculine pull from him. She stops feeling the polarity, and the charge dies. And honestly, she does not even know how to explain why she lost interest, because he's doing everything right. But he's doing everything right on the wrong rules, because in the bedroom, the thing she actually needs to feel is your masculine leadership, and you cannot give her that by asking for permission for everything. Failure mode 2 is the performative dominant. This is the guy who heard that he's supposed to be more dominant, so he started performing it. He got rougher, he got louder, he started ordering her around, and he pulled her hair too hard, or he talked the way that the internet told him all the alpha guys are supposed to talk, right? And what happened there? She tensed up. She didn't feel safer. She felt less safe. She did not feel more turned on. She started armoring. That's because performed dominance is not the same as real dominance. She can feel the difference instantly. Performed dominance feels like a guy who needs her reaction to confirm that he's dominant. Real dominance does not need her reaction, right? It just is. Both of those failure modes miss the same thing. Dominance is not force. Dominance is leadership plus presence. As I've said before, for many years, she does not want to be dominated. She wants to feel your dominance. There is a massive difference between those two things. Real erotic dominance is not about force. It is about containment. It is about being the unshakable energy in the room so that she has somewhere to surrender to. That is what we are going to build now. And honestly, I've lived both of those failure modes myself. I spent years as the nice guy, then overcorrected and tried to be that aggressive guy. Both failed for me, and they will fail for you as well until you find that third option. Okay, now let's talk about what calm command actually looks like. There are two ingredients, and you need both. One without the other doesn't work. Ingredient 1 is calm. Calm is slow. Calm is grounded. Calm is the opposite of frantic. When you are in calm, your breath is slow. Your movements are deliberate. Your voice is lower. Your eyes are steady. There's no rush in your body. You're not trying to get anywhere. You're just here. Calm by itself is not dominance, though. Calm by itself is just presence. It is what the meditation guy at the retreat has, and that is great, but it is not what creates the charge between you and her. You need the second ingredient. Ingredient 2, command. Command is direction. It is you owning where this is going. It is you leading the experience instead of asking her where it should go. Command shows up in small ways. You take her hand and lead her to the bedroom instead of asking if she's in the mood. You tell her gently but clearly, come here, instead of waiting for her to come to you. You decide what is going to happen next instead of running it past her. Command by itself without calm is aggression. It is the loud guy giving orders. And that fails too. But command combined with calm, that is the thing she is actually asking for. That is the third option. Okay, so let me get tactical. There are 5 physical tools that you can use right now to embody calm command. These are the levers. Tool 1, the breath. Slow it down deep into your belly, audible enough that she can feel it. When your breath is slow, her nervous system reads it and starts to slow with you. You are leading her into a calmer state before either of you has even said a word. Tool 2, the voice. Drop the octave, slow the cadence, lower the volume. Most guys, when they try to be dominant, raise their voice, and that is the opposite of what works. Quiet is heavier than loud, right? When you speak more quietly, she actually leans in to hear you. You're pulling her towards you instead of pushing her. Tool 3, the eyes. Hold the gaze. Do not look away first. Eye contact is the most powerful tool of presence that you have. And most guys break it because it feels uncomfortable. Let it be uncomfortable. Hold it. And when she looks at you and sees you steadily looking back, something settles in her body that nothing else can produce. Tool 4, the stillness. Pause. Take your time. When you're about to kiss her, don't rush into it. Hover there. Let the tension build. When you're touching her, do not race through to the next thing. Stay where you are. Let her feel the weight of your attention. Stillness is what most guys are afraid of because it feels like nothing is happening. But the truth is, stillness is where the charge actually builds. Tool 5, the touch. Every touch has intention behind it. You're not casually brushing her arm. You're placing your hand on her with purpose, and you're leaving it there. A hand on the back of her neck, a palm flat on her lower back, a thumb on her jaw. The touch is firm, present, and unhurried. Now let me show you what this looks like in practice. A few simple calm command moves that you can try tonight. Move 1 is the hand lead. When it comes time to move from the couch to the bedroom, do not ask, do you want to go to the bedroom? Stand up, hold out your hand, and look at her. She takes it, and you walk her to the bedroom. That is it. No question, no discussion. You let it. Move 2, the simple command. Once you are with her, instead of asking what she wants, give simple grounded directions like, come here, look at me, don't move, take that off. Said with a calm voice and steady eyes, those phrases land in her body in a way no question ever could. They communicate, I've got this, you can let go. Move 3, the slow strip. When you want her clothes off, instead of fumbling at her buttons in a hurry, say something like, I want you to take this off from me slowly, and then hold the gaze and wait. That is calm and command working together. You have led, you've given her a clear direction, and you have created a moment of tension that she actually has to step into. Now here is where the energetic side is doing its work in real time. When you bring calm into the room, she feels safe. Her nervous system reads your steadiness and lets go of bracing. When you bring command into the room, she feels stirred. The polarity charge wakes up because there is now a clear masculine direction for her feminine energy to flow towards. Safe plus stirred at the same time is the exact combination that most guys never produce because they bring one without the other. Calm command produces both simultaneously. That is why it works. Okay, I want to be honest with you about something, because if you walk away from this video thinking Calm Command is a set of moves that you perform, you'll definitely fail with it. She can feel the difference between calm and suppressed. Suppressed is a guy who is anxious underneath, but is forcing himself to act calm on the surface. His shoulders look relaxed, but his energy is buzzing. She reads that instantly. She can also feel the difference between command and performance. Performance is a guy who is giving directions because he reads on YouTube or somewhere else that he's supposed to do that. His commands have question marks hanging invisibly at the end of them, and she can read that too. Real calm command comes from leadership energy underneath, and leadership is the grounded center inside of you that does not need to perform, does not need her reaction to confirm itself, and does not need the outcome to validate the man. From that place, calm is real because your nervous system is actually steady, and command is real because you are actually leading, not just auditioning. All right, real quick recap, because I know that we just covered a lot. Real dominance is not loud and it is not rough. It is calm command. Calm is your steadiness, your breath, your voice, your stillness. And command is your leadership, your direction. The fact that you're not asking for permission for the next move. Together, they create safe and stirred at the same time, which is the exact combination most guys never produce. And it cannot be performed. It has to come from a grounded center within you. Now, what we covered today is honestly the surface of something much deeper. The calm command you just learned to embody is one expression of a bigger system, which is the 7 energies of attraction that actually run a woman's response to you. Why she opens to one man and stays closed to another. Why your wife can tell within 10 seconds of you walking into the room whether you are in your power or out of it. Why some of these energies like leadership and uninhibited desire produce the polarity charge that creates real erotic dominance, and others like connection and discipline are what make her actually feel safe enough to surrender to it. Now, I put together a free training called Her Primal Desire Code over at elevatedlover.com. It walks you through all 7 of those energies in detail, shows you exactly how each one connects to what she needs to feel, and gives you a clear picture of exactly where to focus to start becoming the kind of man whose presence she cannot resist. It is completely free to watch, so go over to elevatedlover.com and watch that training now. The link is in the description below. So if this video helped you, do me a favor and give that thumbs up button some love. It really helps out the channel and it means the world to me. Make sure that you're subscribed because we have a lot more coming up. And drop me a comment below, especially if you've noticed a shift in your relationship when you started leading differently. And let me know any questions that you have, and I'll see you next time.